We arrived in the Wild West, looking for my ancestor, Tennessee Kid Cooper, a legendary outlaw whose bank robberies were some of the most daring in Cooper lore. When we arrived, it took some time to locate him, but we eventually found him in prison. His arrest was the handiwork of the local sheriff, who had celebrated by posting his own picture all over town. Talk about an ego. We needed to bust Tennessee out of jail. But after some furious calculations, Bentley determined that the best way to do that was from the inside. For the first time in my career, I was going to have to let the law catch me. This could be a real challenge.
Sly, they're already rigging a noose for Tennessee, so we don't have time for a complicated plan. All my data points to one thing. The quickest route inside that prison is to get yourself arrested.
Get myself arrested? I trust you, Bentley, but I'm not sure about getting locked up in this town.
Sorry, Sly. It's the only way we're gonna reach Tennessee in time. There's just one problem. They're holding Kid Cooper in the maximum security wing. To get yourself thrown in there, you're gonna have to gain outlaw status. So you need to make sure you build a rep before they catch you. Otherwise, they'll throw you in with the common criminals.
Ugh, you mean like jaywalkers and litter bugs? Not gonna happen.
Well, around these parts, it's probably more like goat thieves and tobacco spinners. But you get the point. For starters, why don't you try defacing all those posters of the sheriff around town? That ought to put a burr under his saddle. Get it? Because we're in the Old West? Well, anyway, I'll just let you get started.
Find a poster, make it look goofy, and move on. Just like junior high.
I'd buy that one.
Not for sale. It's Puny Greenhorn. Wow. I bet the original artist damaged his vision staring at this guy.
I like it, Sly.
Let's hope so. I call it counterfeit courage. If I was as homely as this guy, I would not hang my picture everywhere.
You're on a tear, Sly.
I wish I could tear them down. Here's Weakling of the West. I don't think vain begins to describe this guy.
That's a beaut, Sly.
It's an improvement. I'll name this one the Homely Buckaroo. What kind of sheriff puts up posters of himself?
Wow, Sly. You made him look even worse.
I love a challenge. I call it 10-star loser. This guy's a real egomaniac.
I think you just achieved troublemaker status, Sly.
Oh, now this really chaps my hide! I'm going to find this artist and bust his thumbs! And maybe his pinky. Ugh.
We definitely got under his skin, Sly. You ready for phase 2?
Absolutely.
Apparently, the sheriff also loves lollipops, but his favorite is a particular Cuban variety which has to be shipped in specially. Supposedly, they taste like rice and beans.
Ugh, gross.
Agreed. But if we clean him out, he'll have to wait weeks for the next shipment, and that should really tick him off.
I bet Murray would like that lollipop.
Great job! You just became a criminal, Sly. All right, this is going perfectly. You'll be locked up in no time.
You know, you're a little too excited about sending me to the slammer, Bentley.
It's all about the job, Sly. Speaking of which, in case you hadn't noticed, this Sheriff Toothpick is his own biggest fan. In fact, it looks like he's throwing himself a festival, and it's in full swing. If you take that banner down, I'm sure it'll be the final straw.
Right. Let's go rain on this guy's parade. Okay, I just need to get up to that banner. I can't believe this guy has an appreciation festival for himself. Okay, there's the banner. I just need to knock those clothespins off.
Hold your fires, boss! That there is the scribbling, lolly-thieving outlaw I've been looking for! Well, amigo. You just booked yourself a permanent room in the Stony Lonesome.
Looks like it's up to me to recon the area. I need to get some shots of that prison, but I better keep a low profile. I don't want to alert the guards. Sly and Tennessee Kid Cooper are in that high tower. That's an interesting sign. Let me get a shot. Unless I'm mistaken, that is definitely a munitions dump. Very handy. Aha! There is clearly some structural weakness along the rear wall.
Howdy.
Howdy yourself. Looks like you must have ticked old Toothpick off pretty good. I like that. You got a name?
It's Sly. Sly Cooper.
Now, son, you should know I don't take kindly to folks funning on my family name.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I swear, I'm not joking. I can explain.
Talk ain't worth spit, boy. Only one way to prove you're a Cooper. Bust us out of here.
Right. My friend Bentley's working on that. I hope.
Sly, press the square button to swing that ball. You'll smash through that wall like it's made of cardboard. Sly, you need to make your way to the bottom of the tower. Sly, here's your chance. Use the ball to break down that door and bust Tennessee out.
Okay, kids, stand clear.
All right.
You can
I guess
probably
break
move
time is over.
Why am I the only one with a ball and chain here?
Listen, friend, they're planning on hanging me tomorrow. You want to trade? I'll just stay right here and lend you my moral support.
Salutations, hello, greetings. Okay, as you boys should know, tomorrow ain't my birthday. But I do not care. I want the cake anyway.
Sly,
So
try
if
moving
you
those
do chocolate cake with the candles and the frosting, it's worth a sprinkly thing, right?
Yes, you did it!
Want my candles and eat my cake.
Sly, you're gonna need Tennessee to carry the TNT to blow the perimeter wall. Needless to say, you'll want to make sure he steers clear of things like fire or bullets.
Naturally. Thanks, Bentley.
Son, who is it you keep talking to?
I have a thing in my ear that lets me talk to my friend. And now he's telling me you need to carry some of that TNT so we can blow the gate.
Sure. I got voices in my head telling me to blow things up too. They've been right so far. Let's get to it.
Look around, Sly. There's bound to be a switch somewhere.
Figure I'll wait by the door while you work this one out.
Howdy! I just wanted to let you all know that I really like the newfangled speaker system.
Well, looks like we can mosey
I'd
along
like
to
now.
make it through this in one piece. If you don't mind.
Nice job, Sly.
So it looks like all your pain was worth it. I love hearing my new big voice. Plus now I can yell at you when...
Sly, use that melting pot to move Tennessee forward. Just avoid the flames.
Well, looks like our goose ain't cooked yet.
Keep moving, Sly.
Looks like we can mosey along now.
Keep going, Sly.
Well, looks like we can mosey along now.
Way to go, Sly. Well, it looks like somebody's supplying Toothpick with new technology. That is a phased carper race, Sly. One touch means instant death. Switch into your jailbird costume and try using that ball in a different way. Press the R2 button to get on top of it. You should be able to ride it around using the left stick.
Well, looks like I'm staying put for the time being. Huh, that did the trick. Let's keep moving along.
Sly, it appears that archway in front of the door is some kind of locking mechanism. And that block is the key. Now you just need to figure out how to get it in there.
So, tell me about Sheriff Toothpick.
Toothpick? That shady son of a gun is crookeder than a sack of corkscrews. Plus, he framed me for that bank job and took the gold himself. No. For once, I might be glad I'm carrying the TNT.
All right, as you all know, we got a lot of work to do. And by we, of course I mean you. I need this prison operation running like the pocket watch I stole from my dear old pappy. In other words, perfectly. I need that gold transport built, and I don't need no hitch in the plan. Then, after we stretch Kid Cooper.
Funny how I'm the one who's got to lug the dynamite. Well, let's get going. I ain't getting any younger.
Whoa.
I just want to say I knew you was a Cooper the second I laid eyes on you.
Thanks, but Tennessee, we need to go. You ready?
Well, not really. Whoa! Yeah!
Somehow, we had managed to survive and make it back to the hideout. Once there, Tennessee gave us the lowdown, how he'd been planning the bank heist that should have gone down in Cooper lore as his masterpiece, only to have a mysterious new sheriff arrest him before he even reached the bank. Curiously, the robbery still occurred, and all the bank's gold was stolen. Tennessee was charged even though he was already in prison, and the gold was never recovered. Of course, he had a strong suspicion it was Sheriff Toothpick himself who had stolen the gold and framed him. And after a little research, there was no doubt he was right. Bentley was able to uncover plenty of information about the sheriff. Although he changed his appearance somewhat, Toothpick was a two-bit gangster from present-day Eastern Europe. According to his file, he'd grown up loving two things: gold and cowboy movies. He eventually specialized in gold robberies, and for a while had masterminded some of the largest scores around the world. Then he abruptly vanished. The word was he had always thought of himself as a gunslinger, and it looked like he had found a way to make that a reality. The guy was a real loose cannon. We'd have to watch our backs if we were going to steal back the missing gold and restore Tennessee Kid Cooper's reputation as the greatest outlaw of the Old West.
Okay, the first order of business is getting Tennessee his guns back.
Well, it's just the one gun now. I upgraded. But yeah, I need my shooting iron back.
Agreed. According to my sources, Toothpick closed this old gold mine several months ago, declaring it unsafe. In fact, he's converted it to a storage facility for his stolen goods, including Tennessee's gun. We'll need to take measures with this job so as not to arouse suspicion. So, employing a masterful disguise, I'll tail Toothpick to the mine's entrance and mark it with a homing beacon. Murray, you'll then use the beacon to find your way there. Toothpick's sure to have secured the entrance, so we'll need your formidable skills to get it open. Then, once we have access, Tennessee can get in and get his gun back. Let's get to work. Okay, I need to keep up with this guy. I better stay close, but out of direct sight.
Let's see. Better restock the saloon soon. I work up powerful thirst counting up all that gold.
Gotta stay close, but not too close.
This town is looking like real ramshackle. Maybe I just blow it up when I'm done here. Oh, this 2-bit town ain't worth the 2 bits they spent making it. Oh, a step in horse poo.
I hope we get there soon. This mustache is itching like crazy.
I'm sweating rivers out here.
I'm on him like encryption on a data stream.
I better get the boys to scatter some more scorpions around the entrance. I can't be too careful with those goddamn Coopers around.
This isn't too bad. It must be the excellent... Huh?
And nobody's going to find this entrance. Time to take a little look at my gold.
All right, time to open up a can of hack. Oh, scorpions! Guys, help!
Yeehaw! The cavalry's a-coming!
Don't worry, Bentley. I got the bug spray right here.
I need more clock speed. Better use the speeder code. Time for that upgrade slot. Speeder code engaged. Updating physics code module. And voila! Elastic projectiles. Perfect for shooting around corners. Whoa, I can't take this security on directly. Time to bounce some shots around the corner. The speeder's laser loop will work perfectly on that switch. If I press and hold the R2 button while moving the ship, I can close a damaging laser loop around the target. Looks like I should just go with the electron flow in this thing.
Systems are go.
I bet a laser loop around multiple switches would do the trick. This lock requires a data key. Bingo, this data key should fit that lock.
Password accepted. Danger.
Oh boy, looks like they brought out the big guns. I better tackle this big guy piece by piece. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. This ought to do the trick. The gate is open. Time to dock the ship.
Complete.
Security, thy game is hacked. Awesome, Murray! Okay, Tennessee, you're up.
Shoot! I'll be in and out quicker than a hyperactive rattlesnake.
Hey, guys! This door's kinda... heavy.
Yeehaw! There's my gun! That's right! The kid is back in business! Alrighty, me and Old Blue need to get reacquainted. Let's see. First, I need to press and hold the L1 button to enter targeting mode. Once in targeting mode, I can use the right stick to place the cursor over a target. Then I just press the R1 button to pull the trigger. Yes, sir! It's all coming back. I better make tracks before old Toothpick finds out. I wonder what old Toothpick is cooking up in here. What in tarnation? This big old door is gonna require my crack shot technique. First, I press and hold the R2 button to enter crack shot mode. Next, I can use the right stick to move the cursor and draw a bead on multiple targets. Then I just release the R2 button to blast them. I can only use crack shot when my Cooper focus is full. This one's tricky. I need to shoot all those locks at the same time.
Now that's what I call shooting! Tennessee tried jumping to a different rail using the X button. Tennessee, I'm detecting a strong electric current on those rails. Keep your eyes open. Jump that electricity, Tennessee!
keep pushing. Yeehaw! Ain't nothing stopping me now. This is more fun than square dancing with the donkey. You couldn't catch me with a bolt of lightning.
Don't slow down, Tennessee.
I'd say you boys made your last mistake. Too bad, gents. Looks like it's your unlucky day.
To get out of that fight before more guards show up!
If these are the spiders, I don't want to see the flies.
Bye!
These rails are quicker than a six-legged coyote. Woo-wee! Full steam ahead!
Remember, you can use any of your shooting skills while rail
Gotta
sliding,
keep sliding right on out of here. This must be the express. Woo-wee! Well, I'm faster than a jackalope with his tail on fire.
Uh-oh. Looks like you're gonna have to shoot your way out, Tennessee.
You always don't know when to quit. These boys got about as much chance as a snowball in summertime. You boys should have just hit that.
Great job, Tennessee. You better get moving. Great job, Tennessee. You better get moving. Great, Tennessee. Keep it up.
Man, this ain't even fair for you.
All right, the door's open. Get going, Tennessee. You need to shoot that door open before you get there, Tennessee. Great shot, Tennessee. You're a regular dead-eye, Tennessee.
Go back!
Toothpick's office is somewhere in the upper levels of the saloon. To find out what he's planning, our best bet is to plant a bug. Needless to say, we must remain undetected. Conveniently, I discovered they're looking for a new bartender. So I'll go in, undercover, and control the situation by introducing the patrons to my special home-brewed sarsaparilla.
Your mustache looks bigger. What have you been feeding it?
Pay attention, Sly. You'll need to enter through that window and make your way to the ventilation system. Meanwhile, I'll have the goons inside so sugared up, they'll be seeing double until they crash hard. Once you launch the RC car in the vents, I'll take control and guide it to Toothpick's office.
You're not gonna start wearing that mustache all the time, are you?
Jealousy is such an ugly emotion, Sly.
Watch your back, pal. This place looks pretty rough.
Will do. See you inside. Greetings. I've been informed this establishment is in dire need of an expert tap jockey. I've got sarsaparilla? Well, these guys look thirsty. Let's see. I can move left and right simply by using the left stick. When a patron steps up to the bar, I can slide him a drink by pressing the X button. These guys don't look like patient types, so I'd better make it fast. I'd better keep an eye on the sarsaparilla gauge. It's going to take my whole supply to quiet this bunch. The meter should indicate how much sarsaparilla I have left. Something tells me it's gonna take every drop. Jeez, this is making me thirsty. Those big guys look like they're gonna need more than one drink. Where are they all coming from? Let's hope the supply outlasts the demand.
Whoa. Some of these guards are still awake. I need to be careful. I just need to stay off the floor.
Looking good, Sly. Nice, Sly. You're on a roll. Great, Sly. You just need to reach the ventilation duct. You can probably move that container if you hit it hard enough, Sly.
Just a little further to that vent.
All right, Sly. Plunge that little beauty. All right, baby. Let's see what you can do for Bentley. As long as I avoid the fans, the RC car should be fine. I can't let those spiders put the bite on the RC car!
All right, listen up. My partner's got an ace up his sleeve, and we're about to go all in. This trump card's going to crush Cooper and the rest of his clean-jumping gang. We's going to learn a mute dog yank a rattlesnake's tail, lest you're looking to get bit. Then, we are going to finish loading up the train and haul our sweet little kisters out of this one-horse town. Once we get that loot, back into present day. Aye! Toothpick, going to be worth millions! Oopsie.
Dang it, boss! Would you watch where you're pointing that thing? Are you talking to me? Whoa, boss, whoa! I'm sorry, I didn't mean nothing.
Now, boys, I know I've aired out my lungs.
Huh, that's not good. Looks like Toothpick rustled himself a pretty lady.
Sweet jumping jackrabbits! That's no lady, that's Carmelita! What is she doing here?
You know her?
I'm afraid so. Something is very wrong here, Tennessee. But all quantum physics aside, we have to rescue her. Nobody can get there faster than you. I'll grab Sly and Murray, and we'll meet you in the van. Just get going.
I wonder who Bentley's lady friend is. Kidnapping. That Toothpick's lower than a snake in a ditch. Heck, rescuing pretty ladies is a hobby of mine anyway.
Whew. I am only too happy to get rid of this one. Eeh, her tongue's sharp enough to cut leather.
Stinking cowards! Afraid to untie me and fight like men? I swear when I get out of this...
No sense fretting about that, little lady. Cry, cry, little dear, yes. Just enjoy the ride!
I'm a-coming, Miss Carmelita! Can't let the snake hit that barrier!
Okay! You can stop anytime!
I gotta keep the road clear of obstacles! Time for a little target practice! I better start slinging some lead! This is getting to my hair! Woohoo! I am the greatest shot ever!
What are you doing out there? Can't you stop this thing?
Don't worry your pretty head, Miss Carmelita! Everything's under control! Dagnabbit! Looks like some fool just turned up the heat!
Are you enjoying this?
Can't let the snake hit that barrier! I better start slinging some lead! Whew! I feel like a potato about to get mashed! Now that's how you cool things off. Those flames will roast us for sure. Okay, this ain't gonna be the smoothest ride.
Please stay on the road! Any road!
Honey, pull that radio away.
Can't you stop this thing?
Don't worry your pretty head, Miss Carmelita. Everything's under control.
Who are you?
Pleased to meet you, ma'am. Why, I'm Tennessee Kid
Don't tell me. You're a Cooper, right? I knew it.
Yes, ma'am. Bentley told me you...
Stop calling me ma'am. The name's Inspector Fox. Wait, Bentley's here?
Well, looks like they're right behind us.
Carmelita, I'm glad you're okay.
Why, that conniving little...
Much obliged for a helping hand, Inspector Fox. Let me run these banditos over to prison, and I be back for you, all in lickety-split. Of course, you feeling neighborly? You could just turn yourselves in.
As much as I like the idea of Sly in a cell, nobody kidnaps Inspector Carmelita Fox and gets away with it.
I reckon that also includes tying her to a runaway stage.
Watch it. I'm in no mood for smart remarks. Now, are you ready for another mission, Tennessee?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I mean, I surely am, Inspector Fox.
And another thing, no more whistling. I don't want to hear no guards whistling for no reason, no how, no way. I don't care.
This river is dangerous, but it leads back to the prison. Way I figure it, they won't be expecting us to come this way. You sure you're up to this, Miss Fox?
That's Inspector Fox? But just call me Carmelita. Thanks for the rescue, by the way.
My pleasure. Inspector? You some kind of sheriff? How'd you get mixed up with Sly?
It's a long, complicated story. Right now, I need to rescue that ringtail, so I can wring his neck.
Ooh-wee, you are feisty. You remind me of this one little gal who...
So, what's this prison like, anyway?
Well, plenty of fire, for starters.
Terrific. Let's get going.
Miss Carmelita, you didn't forget how to use that pistol, did you?
Not a chance. I just pressed the R1 button to pull the trigger. And I...
You got him on the run now, Carmelita!
Weakness sector, Tennessee!
Give him heck, Carmelita!
I'm stuck in time with 2 Coopers.
These bells are full of TNT! You better blast it before we get blown to smithereens! We got us a cattle call overhead!
I believe Sly got me into this mess.
Nice shooting, Carmelita!
How about less sweet talk and more action? Tennessee, it looks like you'll have to go on ahead. I'll find another way there.
I hope you boys got a backup plan. Sometimes these boys do get irritating. Face it, you can't beat the Tennessee Kid.
Tennessee, this way!
Missy, you're a real cactus blossom. You can't be messed with. Looks like we got company, Miss Carmelita. Not the friendly kind. I'll keep the rabbits still, and you blast those damn jackalopes.
Why don't you guards just get out of my way?
We got attackers to the left.
Maybe you should just focus on the mission, Tennessee. Steady, Tennessee!
Bingo! Now that's what I call straight shooting. Woo! Those steers up there mean business. Huh, that switch looks kinda important. Looks like some dopes are still looking for my fire. Shucks, these galoots are not smart. You fellas are messing with the wrong outlaw. This is almost as fun as a sack of gold nuggets. Get your boots on, gang! Tennessee's on the way!
Tennessee, this way! You go on. I'll stay here and cover you.
All right, who wants to eat some lead?
All right, just two more.
Carmelita, are you all right?
I am. No thanks to you. I should leave you in that cage after what you pulled, Sly Cooper.
I know. Look, I can explain everything.
Why, if it wasn't for this handsome and charming gentleman, I wouldn't even be here.
Oh, shucks.
Handsome and charming? Really? Look, Carmelita, I know...
Save it, Sly. All I want to know right now is how I get back to Paris.
Actually, Carmelita, I was more curious how you got here in the first place.
But guys, where's the van?
We'll have to track it down later, Murray. Now, what were you saying, Carmelita?
It's a long story, Bentley. Let's get moving and I'll tell you. When I saw that arrogant little, that no-good lying... Ugh, I should have tied his mangy tail around his neck. I should have blasted that smug look right off his face. I should probably just finish my story. After the Cooper gang escaped at the museum, I decided to follow my nose and take a look around. I'd been investigating the trading of stolen antiquities on the black market, but I'd never guessed that two-faced ringtail was involved. Then as I turned a corner, I was stunned to see a huge stash of stolen treasure right there in the museum. And even more shocking, Cyril Le Paradox himself unloading them. I couldn't believe it. The billionaire art collector and museum patron was behind this? I was so surprised that by the time I reacted, his goons already had me covered. Then that slimy sawed-off runt had me thrown into some vile machine. And the next thing I knew, I was playing cowboys and criminals. The Old West? Time travel? It was completely loco. Sure, Le Paradox had done some time in his youth, but he'd been squeaky clean ever since. And Interpol had never considered him a suspect. There were rumors about the source of his wealth, but nothing had ever been proven. Now I knew I'd solved that mystery. And of course Cooper and his little friends were involved somehow. Why was I not surprised? The Fleabag tried to feed me some story about having to rob the museum to save the future. But I was done listening to that liar. I needed to get back to Paris. But that toad Toothpick had stolen Murray's van, and Bentley's time machine along with it. I finally cracked the case, and now I was stuck in this lousy dust bowl with the Cooper gang. I don't know what made me angrier. Not being able to bust the lowlife skunk, or being trapped here with that lying ringtail. Ooh! The only bearable thing about this whole mess was that at least Cooper's ancestor was a gentleman.
Now, boys, I know I've aired out my...
All right, thanks to the bug in Toothpick's office, we have a pretty clear idea of what's going on. Toothpick plans on moving the stolen gold out of the mine using his special train. Unfortunately, that train is now also being turbocharged by our van. And need I mention that we're stranded in time unless we recover it? Well, anyway, it's useless to go after the train in the mine. Toothpick will have stepped up security since our escape, and the place will be crawling with guards. We're going to have to hit that train while it's rolling, but first, we're going to have to catch it, and we'll do that by diverting its route. After surveying the rail system, I've determined there are 3 key track switches we will need to throw, and Toothpick has entrusted the keys to 3 of his toughest henchmen, Wildman Wiesner, Frenchie Lestage, and Red Eye Robles. Furthermore, these guys keep the keys around at all times. The good news is that during the Toothpick Appreciation Festival, there are a number of contests, and all of them will be competing. Murray, I took the liberty of entering you in the Bare Knuckle Brawl contest. Wildman is the defending champion, and he's sure to have the key on his person. Sly, I hope you're feeling fast because you're going to be competing in the crookedest race in the West, the Toothpick 500. Frenchie happens to be the defending champ, so it's a sure bet it's his time that you'll have to beat. Carmelita, you'll be up against Red Eye in the shooting contest. As the defending champ, he keeps the trophy close by, with the 3rd key inside. Now let's get going. We don't have any time to waste.
All right, listen up, you flea bags. This here's the annual Toothpick Brawl-a-thon. Ain't no rules, except that if you want a shot at the champ, you gotta fight your way through the ranks first. Looks like we got ourselves a sucker. Yeah, I mean challenger. So let's get on with it. Fighting out of the pink corner, from parts unknown, weighing more than he should, the challenger, Murray! Let's hope he fights better than last year's contestant. May he rest in peace. And in this corner, needing no real introduction, weighing in a little more every minute, you're howling hard, the Coyotes!
Hang on, Murray! The champ's up next!
Sweet sassafras! It looks like we got ourselves a contender, and he's earned the right to face the champ. So, without further ado, in this corner, weighing too much to mention, the Horned Heavyweight, the Battling Beefcake. He puts the bull in bully, your defending champion, Wildman!
Is that the best you've got? Nobody sucker punches the Murray!
Yo, Red Marsky.
TKO! You got it, Murray! Now get the key! Be careful, Sly. This race is dangerous. They say it's called the 500 because that's how many racers have lost their lives. Also, the course has several checkpoints that you'll need to reach in time to stay in the race. Speaking of which, the only way you're gonna move fast enough is to use that ball. You're gonna need to stay on it the whole race.
Not a problem, because you know,
Don't say it!
that's how I roll. Feel like I'm in the circus.
No time for jokes, Sly. You better get moving.
Ugh, even my tail is tired.
Faster, Sly! You better get on the ball, Sly.
Keep the ball spinning, Sly. Oh, my legs feel like spaghetti.
Sly, time is running out!
Why do I feel like I'm back in prison?
That's it, Sly! Keep pushing!
This definitely reminds me why I prefer picking pockets.
Hurry up! The clock is ticking! Come on, Sly! Get your back into it!
This is the craziest race I've ever seen.
Concentrate, it's just a little further!
Can't slow down now.
Almost there, Sly. Don't stop now! Excellent! You got the key, Sly! Now scram!
Yeah! Oh, now that's some fine shooting right there. Well, that's it, folks. Looks like this year's champion is gonna be... Wait! Hold everything. We got ourselves a latecomer. Let's see what this pretty little lady has got.
Well, what have we here? Little lady, I know you can't be here to shoot, 'cause there ain't even no man around these parts can stand up to me.
I see what you mean. I can barely stand you myself. But if you're scared of losing, I understand.
Well, I just won the competition, so you're too late. But I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. You just go right ahead, sweet thing. If you can beat my score, you get this here trophy. But if you lose, you gotta give me a kiss. What do you say?
Aye, this guy's breath smells like fermented gym socks.
Carmelita, we don't have a choice!
All right, I'll take your wager. But you better get ready to hand over that trophy.
And you better get ready for some serious lip wrestling.
You do this left hand. Don't call me top shot at Interpol for nothing. Just have to keep my focus. This guy's in for an unpleasant surprise. Actually helps if I picture Sly's face on the target. To wipe the grin off this clown's face. Big jerk, how to shoot. You do this left hand.
What the? Oh, this ain't happening. It's like some kind of magic trick.
The only thing disappearing is your trophy, Red Eye.
Way to go, Carmelita! Now grab that key!
And another thing.
Okay, eyes front, everyone. The clock is ticking on this one, so we don't have time to monkey around. Toothpick's gold train is already rolling, and with the incorporation of our van, it's virtually impossible to stop. Thankfully, Tennessee was able to divert the train's route, which gives us the chance we need to catch it. First, Murray, you're going to get the van back. It's positioned near the rear of the train, acting not unlike a booster rocket. It's going to take your considerable fighting skills just to reach it. The catch is that it's being secured with a set of special magnetic locks, which can only be broken by someone of your immense strength. Once the van is free, you'll be able to catch the train and pick each of us up as we complete our tasks. Carmelita, you and I will tackle the next set of cars. I need you to use your peerless marksmanship and cover me while we make our way forward. It won't be easy. The train is crawling with guards, and they'll be gunning for both of us. Our goal is to reach a computer terminal near the middle of the train, where I'm going to do a little hacking. As we already know, Toothpick cannot stand high-pitched frequencies, particularly whistles. So I'll reroute the power and control of the steam whistles on the train engine. Something tells me this will come in handy when we finally reach him. Sly and Tennessee, you're up next. To ensure we stop Toothpick, we'll need to cover all possible escape routes. So Sly, you'll take the roof of the train. Tennessee, you'll move through the cars, where we should be able to reclaim your gold along the way, but your gunslinging will definitely be put to the test. You both should reach the engine around the same time, where you can take Toothpick down. The rest of us will catch up with you in the van. One last thing. Don't forget we're a team, and that's the only way we're going to be able to pull this off. Everyone needs to execute their part of the plan perfectly if we're going to get the van, steal the gold, and stop Toothpick. Now let's move out.
My poor van!
Try using some explosives to break those locks.
Don't worry, Bentley. No way I'm letting these guys get away with my van. Besides, I left a sandwich in it. He does it.
Outstanding, Murray! The van is ours!
The Murray is back in the driver's seat.
Okay, Carmelita, we need to get to that terminal in the forward car. So we brought plenty of ammunition.
I believe I'm helping you steal this gold.
You really should think of it as correcting history. Keep going! Nice shooting, Carmelita! Keep shooting, Carmelita!
I'm warning you! I do not miss!
With your shooting and my hiding, we make a great team. Now to jack that terminal. All right, time for a hack attack. Yes, I'll have those whistles rigged in a...
Commencing hack. Level 1. Hack in progress. Level 2. Identity confirmed. Level 3.
Yes, I just gained a valence shell.
Level 6. Level 7. Level 6.
Now that's how you change a quantum state. You better get ready for some real megahertz. Some real megahertz. Sly, the whistles are the key.
Oh, ouch! Itch! My ear holes! I think I have far to go!
Yes!
Okay, Bentley. Glad I could help out.
And yet another system falls before my skill. Go get 'em, boys!
About time. My trigger finger is twitching. Woo-wee! This heist is gonna be my biggest yet.
I know that some of you guys are probably wondering why you're doing this. You're
Why,
thinking,
I might have to retire after this one.
well, I wanted to let you all know.
Faster, Murray!
You got it, chum!
Keep her steady! Bullseye! Great job, Tennessee! We'll keep this safe for now. Great! Keep moving forward, Tennessee!
Whoa!
Great! Keep moving forward, Tennessee!
This here robbery's gonna be one for the record books. Time to pay old Toothpick back for stealing the gold I should have took. I'm gonna wipe that smirk right off Toothpick's face.
Please keep an eye out for those blasted And when I say blasted, I mean it! I want them blasted! Probably heard the saying, dead or alive? Well, forget this bullshit! I want them dead! Dead! Dead!
Faster, Murray!
You got it, chum!
Keep her steady! That's it, Murray! Come to Daddy! Okay, Tennessee, we'll grab the rest once we stop the train! Yes, you're almost there!
Time to pay old Toothpick back for stealing the gold I should have took. I'm gonna wipe that smirk right off Toothpick's face. Why don't you bring your little runt self down here and take your whooping like a man, Sheriff?
Oh, blast you! Tennessee Kid Cooper! I'm gonna lock you in the deepest, darkest hole, and I'm going to throw away the key!
Give it up, Toothpick! The fat lady is sung and you are done!
Oh, am I?
My gun! Ow!
Thanks, kid! Lou Paradox sends his regards! Adios, idiot!
Relax, pal. I'll take care of this.
It's all over, Cooper!
Break out the jailbird costume, Sly! Watch those lasers, Sly!
Why does everyone use lasers?
You look just like a flea on a
Come on.
Oh, that hurts my ears! Who turned on the blasted whistle?
I need to dodge this wrecking ball.
Jump the small whirlwind, Sly!
No way to jump these twisters. I'll have to avoid them.
He's done, Sly!
Bamboozling, hairy footy! Yeah! Oh, Cooper! You shouldn't have done that! It's all over, Cooper!
It's too bad you can't shoot as well as you talk.
Tired yet?
Man, this guy is windbag.
Oh, that hurts my ears! Who turned on the blasted whistle?
I can't let him squash me.
Try jumping those small whirlwinds!
I should dodge these whirlwinds.
Now's your chance, Sly!
Why, you mangy, low-down varmint scum! Oh, deal! I'll make it quick for you!
Focus. Oh well, I guess I couldn't expect him to fight.
Oh, that hurts my ears! Who turned on the blasted whistle?
I can't let him squash me.
Sly, watch out for those whirlwinds!
I should dodge these whirlwinds.
Get him, Sly!
Why, you... Oh, my ear hole. Ouch.
Well, well, looky what the cat drug in.
Oh.
Looks like this here's our stop.
Sly, we got a real problem!
I think I just took care of that, Bentley.
No, Sly, the train! It's headed for a broken bridge!
I'm guessing that wasn't part of the plan?
Sly, you have to get off that train! Jump to the van! Murray, hit the brakes!
They're not working! And I can't shut down the rockets!
What? You idiots! You called this a plan? Ugh, I knew this was a bad idea. I knew I should have had you send me back to Paris. Ugh, I can't believe it's going to end like this.
What in tarnation are they doing? And I was just wondering where that gold had got to. Bentley!
Sorry, Murray. This has to work.
Hey, that's my necklace!
Here goes nothing.
As the van hurtled into the ravine, it felt like we were in slow motion. The thought that our adventures were over flashed through my mind as I braced for the crash. Then, in desperation, Bentley grabbed the closest thing at hand, Murray's Australian fossil necklace, and used it in the time machine. He saved our lives. But now, we had no idea where we were headed. We held on as the van was sucked through the wormhole, tumbling around like a cork in the ocean. who knew where we'd land? And more importantly, when?